Hey everyone, I hope you are well. Welcome to another video by me, Beyond Astro K. Today I'm bringing you the November tarot and astrology for all of the signs. So I can't even, can I believe we're coming to the end of the year soon? Yes and no. It's been a very dramatic year, especially astro-wise when it comes to like the eclipses, the nodal changes, Jupiter changes, all of that. But you know, November is, we're in Scorpio and Sagittarius time. So we're in like, it feels like we're in two worlds. Every year this happens anyway. But it's a different time now. Okay, because next month it will be December. But anyway, when it comes to like the planet conversations that are happening, we have Mercury, it enters Sagittarius. And obviously with Mercury being in Sagittarius, things are going to be sped up in how we speak, communicate. Party time. That's what I'm picking up, really party time. We have a new moon in Scorpio at 20 degrees. So it will affect all of the water signs. I'll be doing a full video on that. We have a full moon in Gemini on the 27th of November. Should be interesting. We have Venus entering its home sign, second home sign of Libra on the 8th of November. We also have Mars entering Sagittarius. So yeah, we've it's not as hugely dramatic as October was. We had two eclipses that were happening in Libra and Taurus. And as I speak, you know, we've just come out of the eclipse in Taurus, but it's going to be lasting for 6 months anyway. But yes, it's still going to be lingering. But as I said before, we are in Scorpio and Sagittarius season. And before I talk about what's happening for the signs, I have picked out 3 cards for the general collective. Would you like to hear it? Okay, let's do this. So the first card that we have is Learn from Karma. Okay, and yeah, I mean, this could be tied into the eclipses that happen in Taurus, but also Scorpio is a very karmatic sign. We are in a karmatic year anyway. And yeah, I mean, when I saw this card, guys, if I'm being honest with you, it sort of like popped out. And this card, because these are oracle, and it's number 18. You know, this card just flew out. And number 18 in the tarot is the moon. And the moon is represented by Pisces. And it is about mystery and it's about intuition. It's also to do with how we are in terms of our emotions as well. It could be mood swings, it could be hormonal cycles, but we are learning. And the fact this card says learn from karma, there can be some karmatic situations that really come up this month. And it could be repercussions, it could be something we did in the past, it could be something we're doing now, and now it's all like being played out. So, but it also does feel ambiguous because it's an 18, it's a moon card. So it's like, it's also showing me that we have to really listen to our intuition this month. Take things on board, take heed. Because, you know, when we come up to the end of the year, you know, we start seeing stuff from the past, especially when it comes to, especially November and December. I've said this before, I will continue to say it. We do start to see people, places, things, especially people from the past starts to come up in like November and December. I mean, I've experienced it. I'm sure some of you have too. But it could be karmatic. It could be like we're learning to like let go, or we're actually saying what we actually feel, or yeah, it's a very karmatic time, I would say. The second card we have is Embrace Meditation. And like I said, you know, we are in two energies of Scorpio and Saggy. One is very intense, very deep, dark, intense, psychic. The other one is psychic as well, but it's more fiery. It's very passionate. But it's also about movement. And both signs are spiritual in their own way. Both signs are very spiritual. And Sagittarius is one of those signs that is very about philosophy and law and culture. But it does know about meditation because it's ruled by Jupiter. So some of you may want to embrace meditation a bit more this month because, you know, it can be a very intense month. Like there's so much going on. People are going out, going to parties, meeting up with people, bumping into people, you know, buying stuff for Christmas, going Christmas parties, and, you know, yeah, I mean, it just gets very deep and intense. So meditation actually helps calm the nervous system, calm the mind. I mean, I personally need to do more of it. But yeah, but if you haven't even thought of it, didn't really think you could do it, this month may be the time that you might want to try and do some form of meditation. It doesn't have to be sitting there, it can be any type. The last card we have is Recognize Divine Timing. And Recognize Divine Timing is it's like the karmatic card, the first card we have. This card is showing me that there are things that we're going to be seeing that it's like we're wishing on the star, because, you know, Sagittarius is very much a wishing sign. It's a very highly manifesting sign. So I'm picking up that if there's some things that we need or wish for, it may not come. Something else may come differently, or something may come better, or something that we've thought about is actually happens. But it's about try to be a bit more open, because things don't come when we actually want it to at the exact time. It will come when it's ready to. Or people entering our lives, or a new job, a new career, a new look. Things come when it's supposed to. So yeah, so we're wrapping up all of these cards together. You know, it just feels to me it's a very highly psychic time. And with us raising our vibrations through meditation and trying to open our mind to see that things happen for a reason, will, you could say, make the world a better place, but will just make us just be more aware. Okay? So with all that being said, guys, for the message of November, let's get to the signs. Hello, Aries. How are you? So, my Aries, what a month it is for you. It's a very playful month because we have a lot of your energies are connected to the ninth house, Sagittarius house. And yeah, it's about law, philosophy. Like I'm picking up playgrounds. Some of you may be very more playful. Just maybe want to just relax, like release some energy. You know, with the nodes being in your sign, you're in Libra. You may just want to just like, you know, just kick back and just relax. And some of you may bump into people that from different cultures and places. You may decide you want to like do a course, learn a new language. It feels very much a playful time, but also a highly evolving learning time, because, you know, you've got the sun, you've got Mercury, all in your ninth house as well. So that could make things, it could just heighten things, make things a bit more fun for you, but also more pleasurable. If any of you who are single, you know, you got Venus, which is in your 7th house. So that could also see you a bit more flirtatious, a bit more chatty, meeting up with different people, new people. I can see a lot of you, if you're in a relationship, Yes, there could be some drama because that's what you're all about. But you could also come to an agreement of peace. And that goes towards like your business associates, contracts, all of that. And obviously you got Mars, which you're ruled by, which is in your ninth. So, it's a very joyous month. Okay, I feel a lot of you may decide that you want to change up your workout regime. You may feel a bit more fired up. You may, especially if you're learning anything, you may be shooting from the hip. Like, this is what I know because by the law, it says this and it says that. And also, let's not forget, we've got like the moons. We've got the new moon in your 6th house. Sorry, in your 8th house, which is about your finances, joint finances, money that is owed to you, money that you owe others, debts, loans. We also have the full moon in Gemini, which is in your 3rd house. So that could see a lot of you bringing some workout, do like a short course, going on short distance travel, meeting up with your siblings, chatter, gossiping, ironing out any niggles, seeing new friends, busy time, okay? When we come to your cards, you have the Empress, and this is actually a beautiful card. I love seeing the Empress. It's the Empress is really great for you. It's just trying to say to take care of yourself. Whenever I see the Empress, all I think about, obviously it does depend, but I feel because it's such a high octave month for you Aries, this card is showing that not only the beauty around, you're going to be getting lots of gains and inspirations, really trying, there'll be a time to slow down, pipe down, and really think before you act, but also try not to go too head first into anything new. Think before you do it, because opportunities are abode. There are loads of opportunities gained this month. But also, if you want to look and feel your best, you have to treat yourself right. So getting massages, I don't know, milk bath and pedicures, manicures, and spending time in the woods. Okay, that might sound strange, but because this can actually help you regroup and think, because it's such a high month, like mentally and physically, and not being afraid to spend time alone. It could be in nature, it could be by yourself, and just relax. Okay, but still, it's a very, very much a creative month for you. Hello, my Taurus. How are you? So, Taurus, this month is very much in your 7th house. Okay, 7th and 8th house. So, yes, we are we are easing into a time where it's about our relationships, business and personal, money, joint finances, and yeah, I feel that things may feel a little bit more slow for you, Taurus. So this month is very much about taking care of business, taking care of what needs to be taken care of. No messing around. Also, some of you may want to get out of this rut that some of you may be feeling. You got the Sun, Mercury. Not only is it yes, it is, a lot of the energies is in Taurus, Scorpio, but we have in November we've got Mercury and we've got Mars in your 8th house, and that is working out your finances. Some of you could be signing contracts, some of you could be gaining a new loan, paying off a loan, working out your finances with your partner, getting money back from people who owe you, was always good before Christmas. Again, there may be some, because it really doesn't really affect you too much because it's an in conjunction, But still, Taurus, you're going to feel a little bit annoyed if things are not popping off the way you want it to. We have Venus entering Libra, which is your, you wherever Venus travels, you feel it. It is in your 6th house. So, it's not about saying to Taurus, oh, just cut down on your eating and that. It's just like, having pleasure, not with pain, but have pleasure, but being careful as well. We are, the nodes, the nodes are finished, but you've got the eclipse that's going to linger in your sign for the next 6 months. And it's about the physical body. And what this shows me is that some of you you may veer off the healthy a bit, but, it's about balance. So I feel that some of you, if you've gone too far, i.e. being too strict, you might just lay off that a bit now. Or if you're not being as strict, you might start doing that. But essentially, because we are entering party season, you may want to just have that balance, okay? And there could be definitely swings and changes in terms of like your job, your employment, people who you work with as well. We have the new moon in Scorpio. So if you're 20 degrees Taurus, you're going to feel this. I'll do a full video. We also have a full moon in Gemini, which is in your 2nd house. I'll be doing a full video on that. When it comes to your cards, Taurus, you've got a lovely card, the Ace of Pentacles. So the fact that you've got a lot of energy that's connected to like your finances and paperwork and contracts. Ace of Pentacles is saying that some of you definitely may be in the money this month. I feel that things are going to be more clearer now. Like contracts that were taking too long to sign, or any like business proposals, or if you were looking for it could be a loan, but it also could be, what am I picking up? Yes, it also could be if you are, I'm picking up, to be honest with you, Taurus, I am picking up some of you have waited too long, and now everything just comes full swing, full motion. And the Ace of Pentacles is saying that things are looking good. Even if you were, especially when the nodes were in your sign, it could have been the energy of that some of you may not have earned as much. And now this, maybe because of the eclipse, or maybe because Jupiter's in your sign, maybe a fact that you didn't earn as much, but now you are. Now things are going to be a bit more, things like stability-wise, things will be more stable. And it could, like I said, it could be because Jupiter's in your sign. And yeah, any like debts or loans, or they will be wiped, they will be cleared. But essentially, you're in the money this month, Taurus. But I feel that you're going to be taking it, some of you maybe take it a bit more serious, might be saving more, be really careful with your spending habits as well. So yeah, really great card for you, Taurus. Hello, Gemini. How are you? Welcome to your November 2023 reading. And yes, Gemini, a lot of this energy is in your 7th house. 6th house. 6th and 7th house. So, Gemini, time to get down and dirty. Make sure things are done correctly. Whenever Scorpion season comes, it's like go time. Let's be serious. Let's slow down. Or in your case, let's do as much as we can. And yeah, the 6th house, it's all about getting back to basics, really and truly. During this time, you do have energies in Sagittarius, which is your 7th house. And we got the Sun, we got Mars, we got Mercury all in your 7th house this month. And that's to do with your personal relationships, business or personal contracts. I see a lot of you signing new contracts here. You could be finding if someone's trying to sabotage you in any way as well. And also new partnerships. It could be new relationships, especially if you're single, meeting up with new people. We have a full moon in Gemini, which is 4 degrees. So if you're early degrees, you're going to feel this. This is a full moon about releasing. So some of you could be releasing some toxins. Some of you could be releasing toxic people out of your life. Some of you could be deciding to get, very healthy, throwing out the rubbish, getting more organized. We have a new moon in your sixth house as well. So, what this will bring for you again is a new beginning when it comes to your health and wellness, your work life. And, I'm also picking up starting afresh. That could be something you guys are doing. We have Venus going to Libra in your fifth. So this is actually really pleasurable. It's about fun, children, creativity, time to get your creative juices flowing. Even though it does seem more like more work and no play, Venus gives you a little bit of dose of funness, a little dose of you being a bit more flirtatious and meeting up with new people, dating people, getting creative, and gives a little bit of dose of greatness and funness. When we come to your card, you have the Star card, which is a lovely Aquarius card. I love the Star card. The Star card, whenever I see it, it's like, okay, I know that things are going to get better, even if things seem very boring and mundane. This card is, it's like, you could say promising you, but I feel for you, it's like, yes, there's a lot that needs to be sorted out, Gemini. There's a lot that needs to be done. There's no cutting corners. You're dealing with things in real time. So whether it's to do with like your wellness aspect, your work, contracts, relationships, it's like a brand new beginning that's happening. And even if it does feel very boring, see it as this actually can benefit you in the future. So, this time next year, you won't have to do it again. You've just got it out of the way. If you are cutting corners, it can bite you on the ass. So, yeah, the Star card is just saying, you're mutable, so you go with the flow. So just go with the flow, go with what's going on in order for you to have fun, get the work done, okay? And also, this Star card is also saying that some of you may be aligning with people that can help you in some shape or form. They could be Aquarian, they could be air sign, they could be Libra, but yeah, I feel that you are aligning yourself with like people that are very high vibration, which is always good. So very productive month for you, Geminis, but still it's going to be good. Hello, Cancer. So, Cancer, welcome to your November 2023 reading. A lot of this energy is in your fifth and sixth house. And, Scorpion, for some reason for you, Cancers, I do feel that whenever you enter like your fifth house realm, it could be too intense for you or it could be too much fun, but it's like intense fun. It's not going to be about its drama, but it's not bad drama because this month trines you. Obviously, when it goes into your sixth house, when it goes Sagittarius, that's when you have to sort of like rein things in, get back to basics, or try to. So yes, a lot of energy here. You got Mars, you got Mercury in your sixth house, which can see some of you like signing contracts with people and meeting up with different types of people. Learning, you could be learning a new course, a new language. But Mercury is very much a business card, so that could be one thing. What else? We have the new moon, which is in your another thing about the sixth house is that you guys may decide, what, I've tried to be healthy. I had so much fun with these eclipses and everything, but now I'm going to try and get more healthier now. I'm going to, we're coming up to Christmas, so people want to be looking their best. And you are definitely one of them. We have the new moon, 20 degrees in Scorpio, which is in your fifth house. So if you're like 20 degrees of Cancer, you're going to feel this. And this is a brand new beginning, Cancer, to set new intentions, to, you know, have fun dating if you're single, or if you're in a relationship, just have a little bit more fun. You could also be spending more time with your kids if you have them, getting very much more creative. You know, pick up that book if you're writing, and pick up that if you're painting, if you're acting, anything like that, or even aligning yourself with that. Even I feel that you dressing up can be very different. You could like dress up in like dark colors. And we have a full moon in Gemini in your 12th, so it may see you going within, not being too, you know, on one hand you're very out there, but on the other hand it's like, I'm feeling tired. I want to rest. I know I've got all these places to go, meet up with these people, but I just want to rest. I'll go next time. And sorry, but this full moon is about listening to your body, listening to yourself, listening to like your spiritual aspects, taking your time. Your dreams could be very powerful as well. And we've got Libra, Venus and Libra in your 4th. So this could see you decorating your house, getting your house on point, making sure that, and also it's come up to Christmas. So you definitely could be putting up decorations now, putting Christmas trees up with your family, or yeah, just like overhauling your home, you know, make it more beautified. It's a perfect time to do it. When we come to your card, Cancer, you have the World card. And I think you had this card before when I did your lunar eclipse in Taurus. So this is saying to me, Cancers, that, you know, the World card is a Saturn card, karmatic card. It's a card of like endings that could be coming, but endings and beginning, because this is the last card, the Zodiac. So I feel some of you may be reminiscent about the past. Okay. This could be to do with the moons that are happening, the full and new moons. I feel that you're one of the signs that will bump into a lot of people this month from the past. But I feel it's not going to be very, it might feel more sentimental, but it's going to be more like clearing a new energy. And I feel that certain things that you used to do is no longer working. So you're ready for that clean slate. And it could be a multitude of reasons why this is happening, Cancer. Okay? So this is a nice, this is a, you know, I call it eclipse card. So there's endings, there's big endings that are happening, but there's brand new beginnings that are happening too. And yeah, some of you actually might feel more braver now. I'm picking up some of you feel more braver because what happened, and now it's something new happening in your life. Okay? So yeah, a very auspicious month for you, Cancer. Hello, Leo. How are you? So, my Leos, welcome to your November 2023, sorry. And a lot of this energy for you, Leos, is in your 4th and 5th house. So we are coming home, we are tending to family, we are buying and selling, we are taking care of ourselves, but we are also going to be wilding out, i.e. going to parties, dressing up, being very creative. Some of you may be doing like, building like a business, a creative business, hanging out with creative people, dressing up loud and bold, ready to go out partying, having fun with your children, having fun in dating. You got energies like with Mercury and Mars in your 5th house, so we can see a lot more Leos getting fitter and leaner, stronger and bolder, signing contracts, and yeah, it feels very much about aligning ourselves with like our higher power, aligning ourselves with our highest good. It seems very mystical what I'm saying, but this is what I'm picking up. I can see a lot of Leos for some reason with wearing like red and gold. I don't know. Let me know if that's a thing. But yeah, a lot of red and gold. Some of you could be a bit more louder, more than usual. If you're quiet, Leos, you could shock people right now. We got Venus in your third with Libra, and that's going to see a lot of you being more chatty, could be more flirtatious, hanging out with new people, networking, doing more blogging, vlogging, starting up something new. It could be creative, but it's starting up some new enterprise. It's a very exciting time, Leo. And we got the new moon in your fourth, which is a brand new time, a bit like Cancer, to be setting intentions within the home. Could be moving home, decorating, cooking more, self-care, very important. Slowing down a bit. We also have a new moon full moon in your 11th, so about letting old goals go, letting old dreams go, but there could be new people that enter your life, new goals entering your life. And yeah, I'll be doing a full video on that. But when we come to your card, Mr. and Mrs. Leo, we have the High Priestess, very emotional card, very much about, you know, something hidden, spiritual. You know, for a lot of you Leos, because you know some Leos, they're very out there, they're very loud, they're very show off and, you know, very big and kind-hearted. Some of you could discover something new about yourself this month. It could be either during Scorpio season or during Sagittarius season. But something new. There's something that they pick up, there's an insecurity that some of you may be feeling, and it's like, just do it. It's like you're, you know, like that voice in your ear saying, just do it, or just go there, say what you need to say, because you just never know what's going to happen. A lot of second guessing going on. This month I am picking up biting the bullet for you and taking the bull by the horns. The fourth house is never easy because it is a house that is very inwards. It's not out there. It's not. But I feel that when it goes into the fifth, your house is like, yeah, go time. But yes, the High Priestess is also telling you to, you know, listen to your intuition, because it can get you out of trouble. It can also help you into trusting yourself. And again, Leo, there's a lot of new people around you this month as well. So listen to your intuition can guide you to see who should be in your life and who should not be in your life. Okay? Because there's a lot of like brand new energies coming. Especially with like the new moon, because it's ruled by the sun, you are ruled by the sun. So wherever the sun goes, you are affected. A little bit like Cancer with the moon. So yeah, it's a very busy month for you, Leos. Hello, Virgo. How are you? So my Virgos, this month is very much I think everyone's getting a bit of an active month, because you've got the third and fourth house action going on. And the third house with Scorpio ruling your third house, it does bring there's a lot of chatter going on, guys. A lot of gossiping, a lot of needing out secrets, a lot of, yeah, loads of communication. And with, you know, some of you quiet Virgos as well, maybe more chatty than ever. Could be more mouthy. Could be more saying what you think and what you feel, and in a way not really giving a damn. Okay? When it moves into the fourth house, that's when you might want to retreat. I don't feel that you will regret what you say or do. It's just like, I just need to rest now. I need to be by myself. I've got a lot of work to do, tidying up the house, or, you know, fixing up the house, moving, that type of vibe I'm picking up. You got like energies that's in your fourth, you know, with Mars being there and Mercury being there. And yeah, it feels very much like retreating time in your own way. But I feel that with you retreating, Virgos, it's like you still have to put work in. not put work in, but you still want to be proactive. You still want to make sure that things are in place, more in order. So, because you're ruled by Mercury, and whenever Mercury goes, you feel it. This is in the fourth, so this is like you being a bit more closer to your parents, or moving home closer, being around your childhood home, taking care of yourself as well. And yeah, it's very, on one hand you're out there, but on the other hand it's just like, But again, with Sagittarius ruling your fourth, you are going to be not one of those still people. You're still going to be very busy. We've got the new moon in your third, which can see a lot of you bringing out blogs, vlogs, starting new contracts, making like a short distance travel somewhere. Could be somewhere brand new. Could be somewhere that is quite hidden that no one really knows about. Could be discovering your neighborhood. You could be making friends with your neighbor as well. And we got the full moon in Gemini, which is in your 10th house. So a brand new time for your career, setting new goals. You could be leaving a job, starting a new job. Your status can definitely change. I feel most of this might be on you though, than anyone else doing it. So when we come to your card, you have, the Ten of Swords, which is, because with the cards, they can, it's not even like they're all bad, but it's just, it depends on what's going on. And the Ten of Swords is never, swords are never easy cards anyway. And with the Ten of Swords, it's like, you're clearing away the cobwebs, but some of the themes is gonna take a while. It can feel very, for some of you, quite catastrophic, because the Ten of Swords is like someone stabbing you in the back. But it's more like we're cleansing because we are seeking, it could be something brand new, or we're seeking change within our lives. And sometimes when we have change, we have to, there's something quite ugly that needs to be cleared away. Whether you need to say it or whether you need to think about it, especially when you go into that fourth house realm. But yes, it's never an easy time to say and do what you want, Virgos, okay? And yeah, this card is never, this card is never easy for anyone. But just know, Virgos, that anything that comes into your life, even if it does feel not nice or ugly, sometimes it comes into our life for a reason, in order for us to deal with it, in order for us to find peace. Because ultimately, I feel that a lot of you want peace this month. Hello, Libra. Welcome to your November 2023 reading. So, Libra, a lot of this energy in November is connecting to your second house, which is the money house. This is the house of self-worth, the house of building wealth. This is the house of what you're eating, saving, stocks, bonds, shares, agriculture, all of that. You have the new moon, which is here as well. So this is a great time to be setting new intentions for any type of investments, anything to do with money. And also, I'll do a full video, but also there is a full moon in Gemini, which is in your 9th house. So this is a house where we are learning. So you might be bringing out a learning project. You might be finishing a course of study. Some of you may be finishing traveling. It's a nice one for you because it actually trines you. It's a brother or sister house. You also have, during this time, because not only is the second house, you've got the third house activated as well, with Sagittarius, should be saying. But yeah, you got like Mercury and you got Mars all in your third house. So you can see a lot of Librans being a bit more mouthy, saying what they think, what they feel, especially in business. We could also see with some Librans, especially, there's a good one because you got Venus going back into your sign. And, you know, a lot of you might feel a bit more beautiful, beautifying yourself. I feel it's a case of, even if you say something off the cuff, Libra, people may forgive you because, you know, that Libran charm and Venus being in your sign will make you more, you know, they'll be like, oh, he said that or she said that. But it's like, But, you know, they're so charming. They do such good work and they're always smiling and, you know, it's that type of thing. So yeah, it's a mixed energy. You got like the it's not necessarily like aggressive, but just like you're gonna say what you think. You're not gonna be taking things lying down, and it actually really reads well if you're doing business and in terms of friendships and in terms of getting yourself physically out there too. When it comes to your cards, Libra, you have, wow, you got the Eight of Swords. And, you know, this is air, okay? And, of course, whenever we see swords, we feel a bit... But I feel for a lot of you Librans, this Eight of Swords card is showing you, like... I feel some of you may have to be putting a lot of work in to... some of you, I feel, will put a lot of work in to get what you want, to gain what you want. And there can be a lot that plays on your mind during this time, especially during Scorpio season. But you are, what was it now? You are coming into your own, okay? And I think maybe Sagittarius is really helping with that, but you are coming into your own. Really go for what you want. You know, even if sometimes it feels like you have to put a lot of work in, you can feel really pressured. You can feel really like hard done by. Stand in your truth. Yes, there can be some confusion about what you're veering to, but really stand in your truth. The Eight of Swords, it can mean also, it can mean like mentally things just feel like really playing hard on you. But there's always a way out, and I'm sure a lot of you Librans will find their way out. So it can feel a bit like a mixed bag this month, but luckily Venus is in your sign. Hello Scorpio, how are you? Just wishing all the early Scorpions, well, that was October, well, wishing the November Scorpions a happy birthday, happy solar return. So Scorpio, a lot of this energy is in your first and second house, because you know we're going to be aging into Sagittarius season. So this is about yourself physically, your relationships, your finances, also your money situation. We have a new moon, which is in your first. So this is a brand new beginning that's happening. And also a clean slate, because this is the first moon, full moon, or new moon, that is not an eclipse. So I'm glad, so I feel that a lot of you Scorpions probably feel very relieved that you're no longer in eclipse. Obviously, we had your opposite Taurus had an eclipse in your 7th house. But still, on a personal level, it's nothing to do with you. Too deep anyway. We've got a lot of energy that is taught about your second house with Mars and Mercury there. So a lot of you could be going gung-ho when it comes to your signing contracts, getting, I don't know, something published, learning a new course, but investments, okay? You might be very strong and tight on investment. This is to do with your self-worth. This is to do with how you view yourself in a way. Are you getting more or less what you need, Scorpio? Okay. And also it could be see you diversifying your finances too. You know, making multiple streams of income. And also because you're ruled by Mars as well, you know, you know where Mars goes, you lot follow. We also have a full moon in Gemini, which is in your 8th house, which is your house. So you can feel very intense emotions coming up, but intense closings of any debts, loans, a time of rebirth. Libra, Venus in Libra in your 12th can see a lot of you going a bit more. It could be some secretive action going on when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are having like secret affairs. Remember, this is just a general, but you know, there's something that you may love that you're not really ready to show anyone yet. Okay, so this will be very much an interesting time. You may put it out there when Venus enters your sign. When it comes to your card this month, Scorpio, you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is it's very much a telling card, because you know you've got energies that are connecting to your 2nd house. So yes, there could be, I'm picking up issues with money, but I'm also picking up lots of conversations to do with money and finances. A lot of conversations to do with your, again, like I said before, how you're investing. But also this could be a sharing time. This is an earth card. So you could be, some of you could be actually speaking to like a bank manager, finance, anything like that, changing stocks, bonds. It could be quite an intense time, but also this card is telling me things actually work out in your favor because you know where you want to go, where you're heading. Also, there could be people that come to your aid. I'm picking up people coming to your aid to give you sound advice to help you. These people could also be very loyal, very strategic, very shrewd. It doesn't necessarily have to be money, but they could also be just friends in general, you know. But they could be giving you advice. A lot of support you have here, Scorpions, okay? It's not about thinking that anyone's out to get you, but I do feel that you're going to get a lot of support, and this card supports that, okay? Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your November 2023 reading. Happy birthday to all the Sagittarius who are born in November. Happy solar return to you. So, Saggies, a lot of this energy, you might have actually really have a fun time because we have Mercury, we have Mars all in your sign, and this will give you that extra push, oomph, you know, whether it's creativity or whether it's traveling or whether it's learning. I feel a lot of you are going to be feeling very ambitious because you've got 12th house and you've got 1st house action happening. And when you're like in between two houses, especially when the sun is in Scorpio, it's like it's time to rest, it's time to, you know, regroup before we shizzle, okay? So, but during this time, we still have energies in your sign, and it's a great time to be, you know, taking your time, not pushing yourself too much, but still, you know, action or planning some action. We have a full moon in your 7th house. So this is for your relationships, business or personal. This is for any contracts that need to be signed. There could be endings that happen here too. We have a new moon in your 12th house. So, you know, if any of you Sagittarians like veered off towards your spirituality, or you actually need time alone to make that latte. I know that sounds strange, but you know, sometimes you really want to sit down and just have that nice cup of tea or coffee. You just need space. This may be the full new moon to do it. Or you just want to read in peace, go to libraries, go to, you know, hidden places that no one thinks about. This is the time to be doing it. And we have Mercury. So I've talked about Mercury and Mars in your sign. We also have Venus in Libra, which is in your 11th house. So what this can bring for you, Saggies, is it could bring fame within a group. Especially if you're doing work that helps others, but also humanitarian work, or you could be attending rallies, protests, you could be the head of it. You could also be, some of you could be actually quite famous under this as well. And you could also, if you're single, you could find love there as well. So when we come to your cards, Saggies, you have the devil. There's been a lot of eclipse cards, I call them, major arcana cards. So there's like big things coming up for all the signs. And for you, the devil, I feel this is definitely more to do with it could be during Scorpio season, or it could be even when it's your season. But there are things that you're going to be known to like love and enjoy, and they're going to slowly peel away. And, whether you're doing it or whether just universe doing it, now's that time. This could be a period of mourning for some of you too. I'm picking up mourning a loss, mourning a loss of friendship, relationship, but also a reluctance for some of you. So this is a Capricorn card. It's actually a stubborn card. It's also a card of greed. So, and also when it's Sagittarius season, we tend to overdo things, all of us. Either drinking more, eating more, exercising too much. And, so I do think a lot of you may have to take a little bit of heed. Like I said in the beginning, a lot of you are used to doing certain things that now will be peeled away. It's not going to be without its challenges, but it can be done. But I feel that you'll feel more fresh and more renewed after it happens. So listen out for when it does, Saggies. Hello, Capricorn. How are you? And welcome to your November 2020 reading. So, Capricorn, how are you? So, a lot of this energy is in your 11th house. Yeah, 11th house action. No, sorry. Yeah, it is your 11th house. It's your 11th. So this is about friends. This is going to your 11th to your 12th. But, we deal with your 11th. But it will be easing into your 12th. I'll talk about it in December. So, yes. So a lot of energies when it comes to like groups, friends, organizations. Again, I said in the beginning, I feel a lot of people are going to be dealing with the past, and you're one of those signs that actually deals with the past. So don't be surprised if you see people who come back into your life this month or even next month. We have Venus, which is in your 10th house, and that could actually bring blessings into your career. You could find yourself promoted. Some of you who are single, you could find love at work. You could actually fall in love with your work even more. It's not going to be about its drama because it does square you. But on the higher vibration, because there could be some clashes with bosses. But because Venus is there, Capricorn, it can also bring peace. It can bring peace with your employee, higher-ups. You could also find yourself beautifying yourself more because it's your house. People may take a bit more notice of you. Okay, so if you want that promotion, Capricorn, look, it's time to look your best. You have the new moon, which is in your 11th. So this is great for new goal setting, new friendships, especially new goals, because you're very goal orientated. You have a full moon in your 8th house. Sorry, not your 8th, your 6th house. So there's going to be a time of purging, detoxing your body, your mind, spirit. And, especially before your birthday, you may want to look your best. So some of you could decide that you no longer need a pet, bringing out a work project. There could be changes in your job as well. And obviously we have Mars and Mercury in your 12th house. So yeah, this is a time where a lot of you may be doing some work behind the scenes. It could be a new workout regime behind the scenes, or meeting up with new groups, signing contracts, talking to people that no one knows about, very secretive. When we come to your card for this month, Capricorn, we have the Ace of Wands, which is, I don't know what's going on with these cards, but these cards are very powerful for all the signs. Lots of aces and lots of eclipse cards, but your one is about it's about vitality for you. Because whenever we see aces, especially when it comes to wands, which is fire, that's like creativity, it's very sexual, it's about vitality, fitness, passion. So this month can actually see that all happening for you. And like I said, it could be because people from your past are coming back, or you've got like a new lease of life. Some of you may be feeling a bit more energized, more on it to, seek out new people, new groups, new friends. New friends can definitely come to your life as well, but also new goals, because you're a very goal-orientated sign. So yeah, I feel that you're going to be working towards them, especially with Venus in your 10th as well. But there's a different energy coming forth to you. There's a newness. There's a fire in your tail, should I say, Capricorns. And, just before your birthday as well. So yeah, it'll be interesting to hear what happens. Hello, Aquarius. How are you? Welcome to your November 2023. And yeah, a lot of this energy for you, Aquarius, is in your 10th house. Okay? And it's going to your 11th, but with your 10th, it's definitely to do with it's your house. So it's not your house, sorry, it's Capricorn. This is energy that is about your status and your career and father figures. But it's going to be how you're seen. So a lot of your Aquarians are going to be seen a lot. Okay? For the good or bad. You have energies that's in Sagittarius, which is in your 11th house. So this is definitely to do with like new friends, new goals, and party time, networking, sharing goals. And some of you may decide that there could be some old friends that leave and new friends come in. You have and also it's a very passionate time too, especially with Mars being in your 11th. We have a new moon in your 10th. So any of you Aquarians that are looking for something brand new, something, a new career, a new path in life, because there's nothing like the present. Okay, so really go for what you want now, Aquarius. I'll be doing a full video on that. We have Venus in Libra, which is in your ninth house, sorry. And Venus in your ninth, any of you who are single could meet someone abroad. You could actually go to a destination and actually fall in love with it and learn from people from different creeds and cultures, picking up a new language, picking up a new hobby, a new goal, starting to be a bit more spiritual, meditating. You never know when you do all this, Aquarius, your mind's just, your third eye, it's just going to be more opened, and you're just going to be like, wow, I didn't know that, I could see all this. So yeah, I feel that with Venus and Libra going through your third, it's just opening up your mind to possibilities that could be endless. So when we come to your, obviously, it's a busy time. So yeah, sorry, when we come to your card, you have the 10 of Cups. lovely card. It's like obviously there's some endings coming, but there's some beautifulness coming too. So I do feel definitely it's connected to your career. Again, whenever you're squid, it's not going to be without its drama. Okay, it's not going to be without its craziness. You know, there could be a lot of competition going on, a lot of backstabbing, and you know your boss wanting more from you. But what this card is saying is that, you know, putting the work in now, you know, you're going to bring a lot of rewards. I feel that a lot of you may feel a little bit more relaxed, especially when the sun enters Sagittarius. And it's about wishes and dreams and hopes. They're all coming true. Things also may settle more on the home front, Aquarius. If you're like married and you've got children, there'll be a bit more settledness. Some of you may even move. Okay, whenever you have the 10, it's like an ending and a beginning. So yeah, good things are going to be happening regardless of the drama that can ensue. So yes, time to wish you on a star, Aquarius. And my patient Pisces, how are you? So Pisces, welcome to your November 2023 reading. And a lot of this energy is connected to your ninth house. You've got the ninth and the 10th house. So the ninth house is a very philosophy house. It's very much a house that is, yeah, it can be goals, but it's about meditation, the higher ups, the law, courts, and, you know, languages, higher learning, traveling far distance. And that may be on your mind. That may be somebody may be thinking, I need to get out of here. I need to experience something different in life, but you may feel a bit stuck. We've got a new moon here as well, so that can be a new theme for you. You know, I want to learn new language. I want to get my book published. I want to get something published. I want to like be a mentor. I want to go back to college. Many wishes that could be coming here. We have a full moon in your fourth, which is, you know, you could be definitely take away the clutter from your home. Could be, you know, just being a bit more organized in your own way. Starting up a home business, working from home more. Okay, because in 6 months' time we're going to be revisiting this. So yeah, a lot of you Pisces getting your groove on. There could be changes in the family, definitely changes within your home, like decorating, buying, selling, all of that. Remember, we're dealing with Gemini energy here. We also have energies in your 10th house of your career, which is Mercury and Mars. So a lot of you Pisces can be very driven to change your career. This is a time to be boosting your CV. There could be changes within, some of you could be a boss, be promoted. Not necessarily demoted, but like definitely promoted. What else can I see? Yeah, lots of changes happening there in your career, Pisces, which is always good. And also lots of, you know, signing of contracts. And yeah, I can actually see a lot of Pisces having changes in their jobs, definitely. And we've got Venus and Libra in your 8th house. So what can this bring? It could bring money from your partner, money that you're owed. If you owe money, you could, you know, find a way to have a resolution. But this could definitely bring money to you. Yes, it could be from a partner. It could be from a debt, a loan. It could be from an inheritance. Yeah, it could be like a tax rebate as well. If you've got any like drama in your life, like any fears concerning your finances, just general fears, Pisces, really talk about it. Don't hide it, because it will all come spilling out. Okay. So the card that you have this month for November is the High Priestess. And it's funny you have this, because when I was saying that, you know, a lot of you may be hiding, this card is about hidden. This card is about wisdom. It's a Cancer card. And I feel that some of you Pisces during this time is like, everything's fine, I'll just go with the flow. But I think deep down, a lot of you want more. A lot of you want more. This card is saying to you, Pisces, listen to your intuition, because the more you want, you're going to have to really plan it properly. Remember, your life is changing, you know, for the next nearly 3 years. You've got Saturn in your house. We've got this Neptune, Saturn conjunction in your house. And it goes to Aries. There's lots of changes happening. And I feel that with this card, it's just like, you know, it's not only saying listen to your intuition, but, you know, whatever you want, whether you're planting, it can actually go really far. So you just have to really believe in yourself and try not to take anything for granted. You know, rest when you need, but, you know, sort of work on what you need to work on. Okay. And it can also be very much an emotional time for a lot of you too. So yes, but there are things that are definitely bubbling under the surface, Pisces. So, and because of I think because of the ambition that some of you may be feeling as well. Okay. So guys, that was your November for all the signs. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you for my new subscribers and my old subscribers. Thank you for listening, writing comments. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and also leave your comments. Let me know how November's gone for you. And yeah, thank you for listening, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.